In this video, I'll explain in-text citations, which everybody hates, including me. They're the worst, so let's get it over with. In-text citations are a lot easier if you've tracked with my other videos and have already done an annotated bibliography. If you haven't, click here to watch that video and get started. After you've completed your annotated bib, copy and paste the entire thing into a new Word document, then delete all of the annotations. In the center, at the very top of this new document, write Works Cited. This will go at the end of your paper, starting on a new page by itself. Here you can see an example Works Cited page. All of my sources are listed in alphabetical order. All of them have hanging indentations, and all of them begin with the author's last name. Look about halfway down at Lachum, which I've circled in red. Let's take a closer look. This citation, which appears in the Works Cited page, has the following in-text citation. Notice that the author's last name is in parentheses, and that the punctuation comes afterwards, outside the parentheses. If you're referencing material from a specific page, include the page number, but don't place anything between the author's last name and the page number. Now let's look at an in-text citation in action. Here, I talk about ideas I've read about in Lachum's article, so when I'm done using information from Lachum within that paragraph, I include the in-text citation. In the next example, I'm citing information from the entire source, not a specific page number, so I've only used the author's last name. In this example, I quote Lachum. Pay attention not only to how I've couched the quote in one of my own sentences, which helps it flow, but also the punctuation surrounding the in-text citation. Punctuating this correctly is a great way to demonstrate effort to your professor. Here, I quote Lachum again, but this time I introduce the quote mentioning Lachum by name. Because I mention him by name right next to his quote, I don't need an in-text citation. Remember, the purpose of an in-text citation is to point to your Works Cited page, to attribute quotes, paraphrasings, ideas, thoughts, and summaries to their respective authors. One final note. It's important to separate your ideas from your source's ideas. Make sure that you keep these separate so you don't accidentally attribute information to an author who didn't write it. Similarly, if you go back and forth between information from sources, you have to switch each time you change, placing a new in-text citation every time you use information. So it's better not to blend ideas from different sources like that. That's it for the rundown on in-text citations. Check back soon for more videos.